Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Welcome. I am Dr. Bharati, a professor from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering and Dean in Academics at the institution. This session, I'm going to give you an awareness about the Gartner Technology Predictions. As students of engineering and non-engineering streams, all of you are looking forward for a better job, better placement, better entrepreneurship opportunities, and advanced higher studies opportunities. So for all of you, this is one rule to always refer and to get back to understand what are the current market trends and what will be the future of technology or the technology stack that you will have to get yourself updated. So the Gartner Technology Predictions are prediction reports which are given out every year, which will help any aspiring student to plan for his or her future. So let us understand what is this Gartner Technology Predictions. So Gartner is actually a world research and advisory firm which always gives out reports on an annual basis based on the various data that they collect from the market which is available and various expert insights across the globe. So they generally give out various reports on top strategic technology trends, hype cycle for emerging technologies, and industry specific forecasts. So Gartner these reports were the first ones to say that AI is going to take the world by a storm. So let us see how this Gartner predictions can be used by any student to plan for his future. So there are various types of forecasts that the Gartner advisory firm always gives. The first one is the top strategic technology trends. So this trends report gives out 10 to 12 technology stacks or technologies which will be the future and which will have a large take in the next 3 to 5 years or a maximum of 10 years. It will give you various hype cycle reports. So it will tell you when the technology will take up a start, when it will actually mature, and when there will be a real hype and large market trend in the new technology. It will give you a market forecast and it will tell you what is the biggest sector which is going to grow in the next 5 to 10 years. It will also give you industry reports on specific domains, not only in engineering and also in healthcare, education, manufacturing, take any domain, you have an answer from the Gartner forecast. So why are these Gartner predictions important as a student? So you will be able to understand what are the future career opportunities. So Gartner says that AI, cloud computing, digital twins, sustainable technology is going to be the future. Now every newspaper, every technology innovation which is happening, if you see, will fall into these domains. It helps you to align your learning and to select your projects based on the market trends. So when you sit for your placement interview or for your higher studies interview, if you have completed projects in the current trends or the future trends, it will definitely add value to your resume. So you can refer to these Gartner predictions and identify those topics in which you will have to get yourself acquainted in technology and also do small projects so that you add value to your resume. Value addition is possible and is made easy by these forecasts. So as an example, in 2023, Gartner said that generative AI is going to take up from 2023 and it was true. Okay, people who already had their knowledges, hands-on experience on ChatGPT, Midjourney, on OpenAIs, they had the best placement opportunities. That is with reference to the Gartner cycle. It is also helping you to bridge the gap between engineering and industry. Okay, so Gartner's current prediction is there is going to be a lot of companies which are working on AI trust, risk and security management. Now, as you know, the entire world is taken up with AI and automation, and definitely security management is an important aspect. And everybody has started talking about sustainable technology also. This is also based on the Gartner's predictions. So what you can do with these predictions? You can start selecting your project topics based on these predictions. You can design your startup ideas, deep tech ideas, tech ideas from these predictions, and you can also select your certification courses and your elective courses based on these technology trends. Most of the time you are given an opportunity to select from a bucket of list of courses for certifications and electives. So you can do a wise selection from such predictions given by Gartner. So Gartner predictions is also important because it not only gives you the hype, it also tells you how the hype matches the reality. So you have a hype cycle where your hype cycle will mention when this technology will actually have an innovation trigger, when will it actually have the inflated peak, and when it will start descending, and when will it go to a plateau. So you will have a detailed information on the hype cycle about each technology prediction. So this you can use to find out what are those technologies which are overhyped and what are those technologies which are actually applicable for a real world adoption. Just for an example, in 2018, the highest hyped technology was blockchain, but blockchain in reality had its own incubation time, and the hype has actually started only after post 2023. So this hype cycle will help you to understand what is the real world scenario and what is the market overhyped technology trend. Most of the corporate people, okay, most of the CEOs and policy makers, they refer to these Gartner predictions. Of course, we do have predictions from various companies like Deloitte, CTS, okay, and various other software companies. But those companies are domain specific most of the times. Gartner does their predictions based on every domain which is available across the world, and this is supposed to be very unanimously used by most of the CEOs. So as a student, if you understand this Gartner cycle and if you have made your preparations based on these Gartner cycle, then definitely you are there to impress your employers in your interviews and also in your innovation pitches if you are a startup owner. It also supports innovation and research, so you will know what is that field in which you will have to jump into to do a lot of research. So the future topics or future oriented topics which are coming up are AI engineering, sustainable energy, infrastructure, digital immune systems, edge computing and industry cloud platforms. So these are some research topics which are given by Gartner in the year 2025 and which says has a lot of scope for research for various students. So this is one example of the hype cycle. Now if you see, it says these are the technologies which are going to take up an uptrend, and this is where they inflate and this is how they go down. So you can go to any Gartner website and refer to these technologies. Now if you see, these blue lines show that they are going to come up in the next 2 to 5 years. These black dots say that it is going to come up in the 5 to 10 years, and this is more than 10 years. So artificial general intelligence, the current era in which we work, okay, will be there for more than at least 10 years. So if you are good at AI, you definitely have a market to grow. So how students can use these Gartner predictions? So you can select your project ideas, select themes from the Gartner's top technology trends. You can do your certifications based on the high demand predicted areas like cybersecurity or AI or 3D printing or whatever it is. And if you are a startup entrepreneur, okay, then you can find out your mainstream idea in which you can pitch or you can plan your startup idea. For career alignment, if you're already taken up a role in a company as an entry level engineer, and if you want to grow and if you want to understand what will be the next set in the market, then you can always refer to these Gartner predictions. Just to keep up in the market, even for your academic relevance, you can always refer to these Gartner's predictions to understand what are those workshops which I have to attend to enhance my knowledge, or to understand the new electives that I have to keep studying in my next 3 or 4 years. So these are the trends which was given by Gartner in the year 2025. If you see, most of them are very relevant and most of them have already picked up the market in 2025. So AI augmented development, okay, where people are still not writing code from the scratch. They've started using their co-pilots and AI tools. Mission customers, okay, where you have custobots, okay, which act like customers and help better building of the products. Sustainable technologies, quantum security. Now people have started talking about post-quantum security, cyber security, cryptography and so on. AI trust and risk management and security systems. Platform engineering, because in a particular company, there are a number of platforms which are being used for various technology developments. So people have started talking about something called platform engineering. Digital humans and emotion AI, which comprises of explainable AI, physical AI and everything together. Intelligent application, industrial cloud platforms and augmented connected workforce. So AR and VR enhanced collaboration of learning and development is augmented connected workforce. So you can get all these details from the link which is given in the bottom. So this is your technology trend 2026 prediction. So if you have started building your resume based on these future predictions, then you are the ones which are required by the market. So AI supercomputing platform, which will be an integration of all GPUs, CPUs and everything together, multi-agent systems, because number of agents are used by industries nowadays, domain specific language models, as we need multi-language support, okay, AI security platforms, AI native development platforms, confidential computing, because every company, most of the companies have started putting their data online on clouds, okay. Now there is always a risk factor which is involved. So people are now working towards hardware based trusted execution environments, where every industry or every company will have their own set of hardware which store and maintain their data. Physical AI, very similar to IoT, preemptive cybersecurity, digital provenance and geopartition. To quickly or simply summarize the entire session, I would say Gartner Technology Prediction is your early warning system. So if you want to take up high paid jobs, high paid placements or better higher study opportunities, then you will have to start referring to your Gartner predictions right from your first year of education. So it will help you understand where the world is heading. It will help you to understand the right skills and tools, pick and choose and use. Okay, it will help you to understand, to align your projects, internships and to plan your career goals based on the future opportunities which are available. So this is a summary mostly for engineering students, okay, students who want to understand or study on agentic AI, okay. So this is to understand how engineers can design intelligent systems. So you will have to work on reinforcement learning, autonomous agents, AI workflows and Python projects. If it is about AI governance platform, it is to understand the accountability of AI solutions. So you will have to enhance your knowledge or skills on AI ethics, model governance, explainable AIs and policy frameworks. Disinformation security, you will have to work or study more about anomaly detection, blockchain and cyber security. For ambient invisible intelligence, if you have to build your career on ambient invisible intelligence, then you will have to work on IoT, embedded systems, sensor networks and context aware computing. Post-quantum cryptography, first understand the basics of post-quantum cryptography, quantum basics, cyber security and about secure systems and cyber physical systems. Energy efficient computing, you will have to start learning about green computing, efficient algorithms and renewable computing. Hybrid computing, because we have started working both on edge computing and on quantum computing, it is better to understand all about GPUs and TPUs. For spatial computing, if you are a master already working in AR and VR, then you have a big market which is coming up, okay, because there is a technology trend on spatial computing and human computer interaction. If you are Unity certified or any other AR VR tool certified, then the market is yours. Polyfunctional robots, okay, if you have interest or if you have an affinity towards working on robotics, control systems, sensor fusion and robotic programming, then you are on the right line. For neurological enhancements, there are a lot of healthcare applications which are working on neurological enhancements. So if you are building a career on this, start learning content about neuroengineering, biosignals, brain-machine interfaces and ethics. See, these are a collective data of all the technology trends given in 2025. So you can refer to such information across Google and develop your knowledge to have better placements, better entrepreneurship opportunities and better higher studies opportunities. All the best to all of you.